Yes, that's our speaker.
Okay, I didn't know.
Good afternoon. It's just a couple of seconds past 5 o'clock, January the 30th, and our regular commissioners meeting. Can we rise for the pledge to the flag?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Commissioner Riddell?
Here.
Mr. Moore?
Here,
Mr. Hung?
Here.
We have a quorum. Under resolutions, number 1, investments.
Motion to approve.
second.
Discussion. Commissioner Riddell?
Aye.
Commissioner Moore?
Aye,
Commissioner Hung?
Yes.
Number 2, appropriations.
Motion to approve.
second.
Discussion. Commissioner Riddell?
Aye.
Commissioner Moore?
Aye,
Commissioner Hung?
Yes.
Number 3, transfers.
Motion to approve.
second.
Discussion.
Yes, if you'll notice, there's a large one there, folks, for the jail operations. That's a transfer to the jail fund. That is a separate fund, the general fund. Correct me if I'm wrong, Casey, but we pick up the difference between what the levy provides and what they need.
That's correct. Any shortfall that, their percentage of the sales tax, falls short, the general fund, picks up that difference for the operations of the jail, correct?
Then advance.
No fund transfer.
No.
That's there's a purpose why I asked that. Okay, that's why he's grinning.
And Victor changed the screen, too.
I know. That's okay.
Is there anything further? Commissioner Riddell?
Aye.
Commissioner Moore?
Aye,
Commissioner Hung?
Yes.
Number 4, advances, repayments. There were none. Number 5, requisitions.
Here we have page 1 of 4. Page 2. Page 3. And page 4. Okay. Motion to approve.
second.
Any further discussion?
Any questions? Call the vote.
Commissioner Riddell?
Aye.
Commissioner Moore?
Aye,
Commissioner Hung?
Yes.
Number 6, travel.
Motion to approve.
second.
Discussion. Commissioner Riddell?
Aye.
Commissioner Moore?
Aye,
Commissioner Hung?
Yes.
Number 7, bills.
And the second page. Okay, motion to approve.
second.
Discussion.
Yes. We talked, who produces the bills? We talked at the last meeting about rearranging the printing size and so forth. Maybe if we need to make 4 pages out of 2, but we get the,
Or even 8 pages, you know.
if we can get the numbers where they can give some value to folks.
I'll take the lead on that.
You take the lead?
Yep, I'll make sure that's taken.
Let the motion show that Casey's gonna get it done.
I will do that.
Move to approve.
Second. Well, I think we already did
Oh,
that.
We did that.
Yeah,
Okay.
we were discussing.
Commissioner Riddell?
Aye.
Commissioner Moore?
Aye,
Commissioner Hung?
Yes.
Number 8, County Commissioners may recess in an executive session to consider the appointment, employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, or compensation of a public employee or official, along with any other matters as specifically identified by motion in accordance with ORC 121.22 G 1 through 8. Unless expressly stated otherwise during executive session, matters discussed in executive session are designated by the County Commissioners as confidential. Because the confidentiality of such matters is necessary for the proper conduct of government business, any disclosure outside of executive session is prohibited by ORC 102.03B. While in executive session, the county commissioners may discuss and deliberate on the matters at issue, but no votes may be taken until open session resumes.
Move to approve the personnel summary sheet.
I apologize.
Second?
Any,
Want to put that up?
I wrote,
because we were going back and forth
we were
with
going back,
it.
she wanted to change, we wanted to change how that language was put out, and I added quite a bit to it so that we could comply with the statute.
Gee,
So I
sorry.
apologize.
You made it longer.
I made it longer.
Okay.
It's my fault.
Yes, but you did very well on your first reading ever.
Any more discussion on this? or
Any
you-
discussion on the personnel summary
Oh.
sheet?
No?
Oh, nice fingernails.
They were for the bicentennial.
Oh, okay, very cool.
I don't ever do this, but I was like, that was during my ticket sales. So Commissioner Moore,
Aye.
Commissioner Riddell,
Aye.
Commissioner Hung.
Yes.
B, public comment on agenda items. I do not have any. Is there any old business?
Don't have any.
Board business. Number 9, approve and waive the reading of the County Commissioners meeting minutes of January 16th and 19th, 2024.
So moved?
Second.
Discussion. Commissioner Riddell,
Aye.
Commissioner Moore,
Aye.
Commissioner Hung.
Yes.
Number 10, renew Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield that provides vision services through Blue View Vision for county vision services effective January 1st, 2024 through December 31st of 2026.
So moved?
Second.
Discussion.
Would, Karen or Jeff, would you like to address the rationale for the 3-year contract?
In our discussions with our plans, the Delta Dental and the Anthem Blue Cross, when it really comes to these two, there's very few players in there, and these are the biggest, and they're the small dollars that actually are spent there. We are going to go out for the hospitalization and bid it, but really did not want to do anything with these two contracts. And so their prices were held, they're reasonable, they're very good, and there really wasn't a whole lot of large companies out there that would even, everybody's got Delta Dental. I mean, it's rampant throughout the state of Ohio. And Anthem Blue Cross, when it comes to the Blue View Vision, is the best.
But you have 3 years on vision and only 1 year on dental.
In case that the vision, there's more play when it comes to dental, but we chose to go that direction. That was the advice of our professionals out there.
There's also cancellation clauses in both of these contracts, so if we do need to look elsewhere, we have the ability to do so.
There you go.
Is there anything further?
Just as a question, Jeff, you mentioned the hospitalization, but going out to bid, but we're not bidding the benefits, we're going out for competitive bidding on the benefit package we currently have.
Correct.
Correct.
We're not shopping the benefits themselves.
No, it's for the provider.
Right.
So right now, I think we have Medical Mutual. So basically, it would be the provider that provides those benefits for us. The plan does not change. The plan remains the same.
I just want everybody not to get nervous. And do you have a timetable for going to market?
It's coming back midsummer, right?
Yeah. July?
I believe our plan is to bring it back July, August at the latest, so we can get it in place and everybody knows what's going on. And I would say that April, May, we'll put it out, and maybe sooner.
I think we should have at least 1 quarter, if not 2, of 2024 experience with which, so that we can see whether 2023 was an anomaly or whether it's the new normal.
And I'm reasonably certain, and I can say this, that the other players that are out there that are available in the Cleveland market, that they're aware that we're going to be doing this for so that's why we did it in 1 year. So everybody's, it's kind of a small world, but it's a large world.
Anything further?
Call for the
Commissioner Riddell.
Aye.
Commissioner Moore.
Aye.
Commissioner Hung.
Yes.
11, renew and extend an agreement with Delta Dental Plan of Ohio effective January 1st of 2024 through December 31st of 2024.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion. Commissioner Moore.
Aye.
Commissioner Riddell.
Aye.
Commissioner Hung.
Yes.
Community Development, 12, accept Lead Safe Ohio grant funds in the amount of $1,892,000 for Lorain County from the Ohio Department of Development to implement a lead safe renovation and lead abatement program throughout Lorain County. The goal is to provide primary prevention in reducing immediate and presumed lead hazards in residential properties, congregate care settings, and child care facilities built before 1978.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion.
I see Drake's here. Would you like to talk in regards to this program?
That's fine. Thank you, Commissioner. The Let's Say program is a new program that the state of Ohio decided to offer actually back in the summer, but it's been a mad dash to get to this point. We actually just submitted the application in October. We got notification that we were funded in the early part of December, and they wanted these agreements in place basically right now so that they can implement them over the next 2-year period. As a matter of fact, we have to get the list of properties that we're going to end up working on to them by May of 24. So we've got quite a bit of work to do yet. A lot of it's been done on a preliminary basis, but it's nice to be able to benefit the citizens of Lorain County with the changes, because a lot of times we potentially have walkaways because just the cost of doing regular rehab plus the cost of doing lead abatement work is so expensive. A lot of times you just can't afford to do everything.
So your office will be managing these funds?
We are, and you'll see it probably in the next meeting, we'll be working with the consultant to actually implement the program and actually do the heavy lifting. Kleinfelder has been the one, they submitted a proposal, and we'll be bringing that to you for your consideration.
And what type of work, for those that are watching, what type of work so that, and how are you planning to get the work out to people who could apply for these funds?
Very good question. The work primarily will involve housing repair, but specifically windows and doors will be, that have lead-based paint on them. Typically, any home that was built prior to 1978 has the propensity to actually have lead-based paint that was used on it. So if those need to be replaced or need to have repairs, they would actually probably end up replacing them, and they would qualify as part of the program. The other thing is that I can also say is the program is county-wide. It's going to deal in places that we ordinarily only are able to work, like the city of Lorain, the city of Elyria, but throughout the entire county, who will be doing the Let's Say Ohio program. So we hope to have a number of housing. The other thing is that they also talk there that we can go up to typically 80% or less of your median income households to qualify. But they are actually, for this program, they're going up to 120% of area median income. So more middle income households. A lot of this work is going to be very expensive to do, and they've got some nice program guidelines in place that we should be able to help a number of households.
But does this, you got child care facilities and congregate care settings, are these out of people that are doing this out of their home? Because now you're talking, it could be considered commercial property, it looks like to me.
do have childcare, we did identify some on a preliminary basis. We'll have to make certain that they, when we cross all the i's and dot, cross all the t's and dot all the i's, that they meet all the program qualifications.
That's what I was wondering, because it seems like it could be a commercial facility, an LLC that might want to, fix their property.
I think there's going to be a home-based business.
So more home base and, okay.
And again, they would have to have been built prior to 1978. That's the standard.
Yeah.
Anything after 1978,
Yeah.
lead-based paint was outlawed, so you shouldn't have it in those units.
Yeah, we got a few homes here.
Is there anything further?
Oh, thanks, Drake.
Commissioner Moore?
Aye.
Commissioner Riddell?
Aye.
Commissioner Hung?
Yes.
Sanitary Engineer 13, Amendment Resolution 23-838, adopted December 1st of 23, awarding and entering in contract with R.A. Boris Excavating, Inc., Monroeville, in the amount of $315,207.25 for the Grove Avenue Waterline Replacement Project in Lorain County. Said amendment is to reflect the correct account is Q Construction.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
This is a housekeeping measure for those that have been keeping track. This was passed before, but we are reflecting the correct account number. This is not a second contract. Call the vote.
Commissioner Moore?
Aye.
Commissioner Riddell?
Aye.
Commissioner Hung?
Yes.
Children's Services 14, rescind various personnel in the Children's Services Department to utilize the agency's MasterCard for the year 2024, not to exceed $2,500, in compliance with the Ohio Revised Code and their permissible policy.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Commissioner Moore?
Aye.
Commissioner Riddell?
Aye.
Commissioner Hung?
Yes.
Engineer 15, authorized engineer on behalf of Lorain County Transportation Improvement District to reimburse the Village of Sheffield for grants in the amount of $287,709 received from ODOT for the extension of the Transportation Drive. There were two awards granted. First was $250,000. Second was for 11% of the total eligible cost, up to $106,000 from ODOT Jobs and Commerce for the project, and this will be paid from the other expenses account.
So moved.
So, second.
Discussion. Commissioner
You want
Riddell?
to say, did you want to add anything, Bob, or?
Now, this is, each year, the Lorain County Transportation Improvement District, we can apply to Jobs and Commerce as part of ODOT for different projects throughout the county. A few years ago, we applied for this on behalf of the Village of Sheffield, and we were successful. The project's complete now. The only thing different with this grant is that the money actually comes into us, the county TID, so then we reimburse the village for the amount of money they've spent on the project.
Okay, thank you.
Anything further? Commissioner Riddell?
Aye.
Commissioner Moore?
Aye.
Commissioner Hung?
Yes.
Sheriff 16, approve a one-year renewal with Keefe Commissary Network LLC for the provision of commissary services at the jail. This renewal is effective February 18th of 2024 and will expire February 17th of 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
And correct me if I'm wrong, this is for the commissary services, and some of this is paid for by the inmates themselves?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Commissioner Riddell?
Aye.
Commissioner Moore?
Aye.
Commissioner Hung?
Yes.
County Administrator update?
Just a short report today. Karen and I spent this morning out with the jail staff and DLZ, our architects, for our second long meeting with regards to kind of planning the jail. We also met later on with New World, Christy Messenger, and Todd Sharkey and our group. Rob Berner was there too. Talk about Brazos ABL, which is the tracking devices on the cars, as well as jail progress with New World. And then Dan continues to work through 911 and our agreements with Elyria, and hopefully with Avon. We have heard back from the FCC in an unofficial, official, I guess, response. If we want an official response, it might be months or years before we get it, but it's at least a response that how things go on through the process.
I get what, I don't mean to interrupt, but I would consider the email we got to be an official response. It may not be a complete response, but I think it does
accurately state the position of the FCC on this issue. So let's make sure we're clear about that. I don't,
That's the way I read it, but see,
Yeah,
I'm not an attorney.
you remember that the next time we meet.
Okay, thank you, sir.
I take it that this is, we're talking about, this unofficial, incomplete response is enough to allow us to proceed on the whole process.
Well, actually what it does, it tells what's happening across the whole United States. We've also got a response from the state of Ohio through their process, which mirrored exactly what the FCC has said. And to the response that Dan and I have had, and Karen, for the last month or longer, was the same response. Just that it's not being heard by the right people. And and hopefully we can get that worked out. We can get the signatures done, and Avon will allow the other cities that are out there that are using the licenses that we get that, we know that it's there. And the other process is Dan's working out with, he's done a great job with the agreement, which covers us, and we're going to meet again tomorrow to discuss further those, maybe a few more details. But we're hopeful that we can at least bring Elyria in to the fold with all the rules and regulations that we need as we move forward, recognizing that CCI is a private system. It's not public.
Go ahead.
The issue that Jeff's talking about with the response from the FCC has to do with the particular relationship between Avon as the license holder and CCI as an operator of a radio system in the interpretation of certain federal regulations about the use of those licenses by other entities. And it's not clear to me, I don't think it was very clear to anybody who doesn't practice in this area, how that worked. So the county reached out to the FCC for guidance. We received that guidance, and because it is not necessarily an issue that directly affects the county or 911, but rather affects the individual municipalities, we're passing that information on and saying, this is what we found out, figure it out. That's the structure of how it's working. That helps.
Good. On an unrelated issue, how are we with the MOU for New World?
The new contract,
The new,
we're a distance. That's a long-term project. It's gonna take a long time. I mean, we're out. That's a long-term project. I would not expect that for
okay.
a couple months, I would guess. I'll talk to Lee and get you a better date, but it's a long-term project. Agreed?
What else you got?
That completes my report.
Okay. We did a statistical analysis, by the way. All the meetings that occurred last week in Jeff's absence were significantly statistically shorter.
I will mark that down.
I came back alive, though.
The only thing I have is Commissioner sent a proclamation of Willow Ninzaski on her retirement of 32 years from JFS. Board correspondence?
Move the reading of the board correspondence.
Wait.
Move to waive the reading of the board correspondence.
I was not about to second that first one. I'll second the second one, so.
Any discussion? Commissioner Riddell?
Aye.
Commissioner Moore?
Aye.
Commissioner Hahn?
Yes.
Is there any new business?
Nope.
And this evening,
Public comment?
public comment, Mike Kronoprenza, Cernobrenia?
It's a Slavic name.
Okay. Are you talking to a Welsh boy here? There's a few more consonants there than we're used to. So please take the microphone and the camera.
Thank you. This works?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for allowing me to speak here. And I put together 3 pages with 5 examples of what medical science calls 5 different types of arthritis and 5 different types of skin disorder on the second and third pages. In Lorain County, 2022, when I looked it up while at the Avon Lake Public Library, I discovered that the Lorain Board, the Health Board for Lorain County, estimates that 32.8% of people suffer from arthritis. It's caused by different types of inflammation that were discovered long before any of us were born by medical science. Medical science used microscopes. They used other medical lab equipment, which I've studied. And they knew that every different type of inflammation that causes every different type of skin disorder and every type of arthritis. They also, instead of having doctors tell their, it's tough for me to speak here.
You're okay.
Instead of having their medical doctors tell people what foods, drinks, supplements, and prescription drugs have the exact inflammation that causes their pain and suffering, and what it causes, severe pain and suffering, medical doctors prescribing prescriptions that create numerous side effects, loss of mobility for all human beings who suffer from this, surgeries for body part replacements, and early nursing homes in Lorain County, across the entire country, across the entire world. So what I did was how the doctors, they add up the costs to everybody by sending this information to medical lab techs with samples of blood, urine, poop, saliva. They put them under microscopes. They send photos of the x-rays which reveal inflammation, but not the type of inflammation. And then when the medical lab technician determines what type of inflammation is causing the patient suffering, they send it to the doctor, they send it to the doctor's staff. This could all be done very easily by the doctor, male or female themselves, by their own lab techs, saving tremendous money. This could be caused by, this could be stopped by many other things, and telling people, giving them a list of, here's the name of your arthritis, here's the name of your skin disorder, here's the name of the inflammation that causes it, and here's a listing of all the foods, drinks, supplements, and prescription drugs that have this inflammation that will send you to early nursing homes and body part replacements. All that money adds up. By the math, which I did in the Avon Lake Public Library, if we were just to reverse the situation of arthritis and skin disorders, we would be saving all that money. And by the math, we would have a truly affordable universal health care across this entire country where everyone would be covered for their medical and dental expenses by the taxes without raising the taxes. And I'm going to stop there because I'm still nervous about talking.
You did great.
But you have you all have copies.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
informative.
Very, yeah, appreciate it.
I hope you'll look at it. I hope you'll read it. I hope you'll want to know more because this is just a sample.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in tonight.
Teresa, could we see to it that this is attached to our
Board
Correspondence?
Yes. Send them to the health department too.
very good.
Thank you.
We're adjourned, aren't we?
Okay, that being the end of our public comment,
Yeah.
we are adjourned.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't blame you.
Presentation.
And if you want more, I'll give it to you because this is all natural.
Oh.
Reverse.
I'll tr-
The abundance of savings that this country has.
I'll try. My wife's into this stuff, so she's gonna love reading it tonight. So, it's always about food intake. Everything's about food. Yeah. Yeah, you can come on up. You can come on up. Yeah.
You come up.
Yeah, you can come up. Sure.
I apologize, I was texting my secretary. I am the assistant prosecuting attorney.